Hey, Arron Chambers here. Welcome to day 9 of the Next Steps Ministers Training on Marriage and Family. And yes, I am a pastor, I'm an author, I'm a marriage coach and a life coach, and I'm the director of marriage and family for the Christian Church Leadership Network. And today I want to talk about the second leg of the stool. Yesterday we talked about the first leg of the stool. Now listen, this stool represents what it takes to have an extraordinary marriage. And I believe there are 3 legs to this stool. The first leg was yesterday, we talked about boundaries. And today I want to talk about a second leg. And that second leg, it's roles. It's roles. A wise person once told me that anything with more than one head is a monster. It's really important that somebody be in charge. Now, here's the thing. In your marriage, are the roles clearly defined? Because if not, it can be very chaotic and can cause lots of problems, lots of arguments. So are the roles in your marriage clearly defined? And this is not about necessarily who's in charge. It's about who's going to do whatever at any specific time. So, for example, in our marriage, we had to clarify our roles early on because I am horrible with details, and I used to pay the bills. Oh, well, that's kind of not really a fair statement because I would forget to pay the bills. And my wife, who's very detail organized, would get so frustrated with me. She's like, why did we get this warning about our power? I'm like, oh no, I forgot to pay the power bill. So we decided early on to mix our roles up. And so my wife pays the bills. And she's amazing at it. All right, she's amazing at it. She keeps us organized and she keeps things paid. As I sit here right now, except for our mortgage, we are debt free, and that is because of my wife. My wife is amazing. So what are the roles? Who's doing what at any given time? And it keeps you, it's like dancing, all right? It keeps you from stepping on your spouse's feet. So I need you to clarify the roles. I want you, first of all, to evaluate, as evaluation today in the next 30 minutes, I want you to evaluate how you are doing in fulfilling your role in your marriage. And I want you to also bring your spouse into the equation and ask your spouse to evaluate how you are doing in regards to your roles in the marriage. And then as far as your next steps, I would really encourage you over the next 30 minutes to write a job description. All right? I want you and your spouse to each write job descriptions. And then I want you to share them with each other, to rip them apart, to fix them, to evaluate them. And eventually, by the end of today, I want you to have clarified your roles and use this fun practice of writing job descriptions. Use that as a fun way to clarify your roles. So hopefully, in having more clear roles, you'll have a more extraordinary marriage. All right? God bless you, and remember who you are.